Have you ever considered where certain things come from, what they were made for, and why they were designed a certain way? Here's a question. Where does music come from? What was it designed for? Why was it made? Allow me to share some thoughts with you. It's difficult to say when music began in humanity. We can find references in various religious texts to singing and making music. We see evidence in cave paintings that depict people dancing. It is likely that the first musical instrument was the human voice itself, which can make a vast array of sounds from singing, humming, and whistling through to clicking, coughing, and yawning. Most likely the first rhythm instruments or percussion instruments involve the clapping of hands, stones hit together, or other things that are useful to create rhythm, and indeed there are examples of musical instruments which date back as far as the Paleolithic. I heard a preacher once say that music is the one thing that is not designed here on earth. It was designed in heaven. While the statement might be theologically obscure, and whether agreeable or not, I like this idea. I like it because it points towards purpose. Music as a language conveys certain things, and I'm intrigued by how these things are conveyed and what they ultimately mean for us as we live out our lives. A study conducted in 2011 measured the effects of listening to calming music before medical procedures. There have been a number of these types of research articles published. What was found was that cortisol levels, the hormone that deals with stress, was significantly lower in patients who listened to calm music before surgery, and in addition to this, the patients needed smaller measures of anesthetic to sedate them for the actual surgery. The conclusion was that music helps reduce stress by numbing the mind and body. The implications of this also extend to other areas. Music, as a medium or vehicle for conveying messages, is incredibly powerful. For example, how lyrics get into our conscious and subconscious. Ever heard someone say, "Argh, I've got this stupid song stuck in my head"? The groove, the hook, and the melody were all constructed in a certain way to convey the message in the music as effectively as possible. So it is for this reason that I'm always acutely aware of the poetry and lyrical message in a song. If something is explicitly vulgar, I just choose not to buy it or take it off my playlist. If something lifts my spirit and my thoughts and feelings, then I buy it or upload it onto my playlist. Life is just too short to have random ideas floating around in one's head, because these things play a part in how we live out our lives, in how we see the world and how we see others. Uplifting tunes that encourage good morals and promote healthy relationships should be top of the playlist, in my opinion. I could go on, but I'll leave it there.